earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those.
Anthony Filipazzo's words have power. They are representing hope for a community of people. Anthony has a rare genetic disorder, and his mother, Camille, has been fighting for him since the moment he was born. The way he lives today is a product of her love and sacrifice, not only for her son, but generations to come. Curtis News' Jessica Easthope joins us now with more on this. Hi, Jess.
Hi, Christine. Anthony's Williams syndrome affects his entire body. His mom, Camille, has dedicated herself to raising money for research, the kind that, without her foundation, would never have been conducted. Now she and her family are letting their faith carve out a path they're hoping leads to a medical breakthrough.
Let's make a snack, buddy. Oh, what do we have here to eat? Want to have your favorite? Of course. Strawberries.
Camille Fortunato says her 11-year-old son Anthony is one in a million.
Anything? Anything I want else?
They're the best of friends, dance partners,
God is watching over you.
reading buddies,
Your turn.
and the perfect duet. But in reality, Anthony is more like 1 in 20,000.
I am Anthony from Brooklyn. I like to swim, dance, and sing and play the drums. Yeah.
That's how many Americans are living with the rare genetic disorder Williams syndrome.
All day I went my school.
Anthony's diagnosis comes with chromosomal abnormalities and causes physical and developmental disabilities. Among other serious symptoms, Anthony's blood vessels are narrow and rigid. It can cause him to very suddenly go into cardiac arrest.
That's always something that's in my mind. I go to bed with it at night and I wake up with it every morning. There's not a second of the day that I say, you know, it could be today.
The moon and the stars are nothing without
But over the
you.
years, Camille hasn't missed a beat. She's given Anthony every opportunity to thrive.
Speech and physical therapy, occupational therapy, swim therapy, feeding therapy, horseback riding, music therapy. The evolution has really been remarkable.
Since undergoing cardiovascular surgery this past January, Anthony takes no medication.
When they fixed my heart, I feel happy.
But that's actually the opposite of what Camille hopes for him. Developing a therapeutic drug is the goal of the Anthony Filipazzo Grant for Williams Syndrome Research, a foundation Camille and her husband Stefano started in 2018.
When I started shifting my efforts into Williams syndrome research, it was a dream, fueled by, very candidly, the fear of losing my child.
Camille, a lifelong parishioner of St. Bernard's Parish in Bergen Beach, says her faith is what keeps her motivated. But that wasn't always the case.
Oftentimes I would say, like, you could have done anything to me, right? Why you have to hurt him? Well, maybe this was God's bigger plan.
Camille is now passing her faith on. Office manager Sandra Arcadi says Anthony is a big part of their church community.
People in the church should say their prayers the way that Anthony does when he answers Father Mike and Monsignor Grimaldi. You always hear him singing, always hear him saying amen, just really full of life.
Anthony becomes more independent every day, and Camille dedicates her time to raising awareness, hoping the future is certain and bright, not just for her son, but for every child who is diagnosed with Williams syndrome.
I hope that 20 years from now, children who have died already from Williams syndrome complications won't be dying any longer, that my son will be living a productive and fulfilling life, and I hope I'm still here to see it all.
Here we go. Who's going to start?
Camille says with the research that's being funded by her foundation, she no longer feels like the future is out of her hands. Camille's goal is a big one. She's hoping to raise $1 million this year for Williams syndrome research. And Christine, she actually just got closer to that. They had an event on Monday, and Camille told me they raised $400,000.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, Jess, in watching Anthony and how advanced and how happy he is, you'd never guess that he struggles with so much.
Yeah, Camille was able to tell me a little bit more about what it was like in the early years of Anthony's diagnosis. He was nonverbal till he was 5. They would have to restart his heart at home. She said she had to do it hundreds of times when he was younger. He had little to no motor skills, and to see him now, I mean, he plays multiple instruments. What more can you say?
Wow, that is wonderful. What a great story. Thanks so much, Jess.
Thank you.
To donate to the Filipazzo's organization for Williams syndrome research, you can visit wsresearch.org. Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.